Welcome back to our channel, Coin Enthusiasts. Today we have a fascinating lineup of Lincoln Memorial pennies to discuss. We'll delve into the specifics of some iconic pennies from the 1970s through the 1990s, explore their unique characteristics, and reveal their current market value in the collector's world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this video will provide valuable insights into these remarkable coins. So let's dive in. First up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the USA 1-cent Lincoln Memorial penny from 1977 without a mint mark. This particular coin, especially in very fine condition, has garnered significant interest in the collector's market. Let's explore its history, features, and current market value. The Lincoln Memorial penny was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, replacing the previous wheat ears design. The 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny holds a special place in numismatic circles, not only for its design but also for its historical context. Let's take a closer look at the specifications of the 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny. This coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. It has a diameter of 19.05 mm and a thickness of 1.55 mm. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner. The reverse side, as mentioned earlier, showcases the Lincoln Memorial, with the initials FG for Frank Gasparo near the bottom right. One key aspect to note is the absence of a mint mark on this coin. Coins minted in Philadelphia typically do not carry a mint mark, unlike those from Denver D or San Francisco S. Therefore, if your 1977 penny doesn't have a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Grading is crucial in determining a coin's value. A coin in very fine condition means it shows moderate wear on the high points, but most of the finer details are still visible. The coin we are discussing today falls into this category. Pay attention to the sharpness of Lincoln's hair and beard, as well as the details of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition. As of today, the collector's market values this coin at around $400,000. While it may seem like a fortune, it's important to remember that the value can fluctuate based on demand, the coin's condition, and market trends. The 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny, without a mint mark, is particularly rare. However, its value lies in its collectability. Many coin enthusiasts seek to complete their Lincoln Memorial penny collections, making well-preserved examples like this one quite desirable. If you're looking to add a 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny to your collection, here are a few tips. Aim for the highest condition you can find within your budget. Store your coins properly to prevent damage and preserve their condition. Keep an eye on market trends and auction results to understand the coin's current value. The 1977 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark may not be the rarest coin, but it holds a unique place in numismatic history. Its value in very fine condition reflects its appeal to collectors worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this penny is a fascinating piece to explore. Next up, exploring a classic piece of American coinage, the 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny with D mint mark. We'll be examining its features, history, and most importantly, its collector market value in today's market. So, let's get started. The Lincoln Memorial penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple in American currency since 1959. Designed by Frank Gasparo, this penny features the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, commemorating the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Denver, one of the primary mints of the United States Mint. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906, and its D mark is a notable feature for collectors. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been a symbol of American currency since it first appeared in 1909. Now, let's talk about the condition of this coin. A fine condition coin means it has moderate wear, with clear and distinct details still visible. It's not as pristine as uncirculated or mint state coins, but it still holds significant value for collectors. The 1970s was a dynamic decade for the United States. The country was experiencing significant political, social, and economic changes. Coins minted during this time are often sought after due to their historical context and the stories they carry. So what about the market value of a 1973 with D Lincoln Memorial penny in fine condition today? The value of any coin is influenced by various factors including rarity, demand, and condition. According to recent market data, a 1973 with D Lincoln penny in fine condition typically sells for around $390,000. While this may seem like a significant amount, for many collectors, the joy of owning a piece of history, the thrill of the hunt, and the satisfaction of completing a collection are invaluable. Coins like the 1973 with D Lincoln penny are accessible entry points into the world of numismatics. If you're a budding collector or simply interested in American history, adding a 1973 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny to your collection is a fantastic choice. It's a small but significant piece of American heritage. Remember, the world of coin collecting is vast and full of surprises. Each coin has its own story and place in history. Whether you're in it for the investment or the passion, every coin tells a tale worth exploring. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this video will provide you with valuable insights into this iconic coin, so make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. The 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny is a notable coin in U.S. numismatic history. This coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been a staple on the penny since 1909. The reverse, depicting the Lincoln Memorial, was designed by Frank Gasparo and was in use from 1959 to 2008. 1976 was a significant year for the United States as it marked the bicentennial celebration of the country's independence. Although the penny did not receive a special bicentennial design like the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, it remains an important part of that historic year. Let's take a closer look at the 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny. The front of the coin features a bust of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The date 1976 is prominently displayed to the right of Lincoln's profile. The back of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of Lincoln's enduring legacy. If you look closely, you can see the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a testament to the detail in Gasparo's design. The absence of a mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Coins minted in Denver have D mint mark, and those from San Francisco have an S. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. For collectors, the condition significantly impacts the coin's value. The 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny we're focusing on today is in very fine VF condition. The coin has moderate wear. Lincoln's cheek and jawline will show some flattening, but all details are still clear. Major design elements are distinct, and there is still a reasonable amount of detail in Lincoln's hair and the lines on the Lincoln Memorial. The coin may have lost some of its original luster, but it remains visually appealing. So, what's the market value for a 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition today? The value of this coin can vary based on several factors, including demand and market trends. On average, you can expect to find this coin valued between $400,000. While this might seem like a high value, it's important to remember that the true worth of a coin is not just in its monetary value but in its historical significance and the joy it brings to collectors. Always pay attention to the condition of the coin. Even small details can make a big difference in value. Stay informed about market trends. Coin values can fluctuate, so keeping up with the latest information is key. For higher value coins, consider getting them professionally graded and authenticated. This can add value and provide peace of mind. The 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny is more than piece of currency, it's a small but significant part of America's rich history. Whether you're a casual collector or a numismatic enthusiast, this coin is a wonderful addition to any collection and pocket change. Next up, we have an intriguing piece to discuss: the 1996 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny. Even in poor condition, could this humble coin have a surprising collector market value? Let's find out. Lincoln pennies are one of the most iconic and widely recognized coins in American numismatics. Today we're focusing on the 1996 Lincoln Memorial penny with the D mint mark, which signifies it was minted in Denver. Let's explore why even a coin in poor condition can hold some significant value in today's collector market. The Lincoln Memorial penny was first introduced in 1959, replacing the wheat penny design. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The D mint mark on our 1996 penny indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. Now, let's talk about the condition of this coin. Coin collectors use a grading system to determine a coin's condition, ranging from poor to mint state. A coin in poor condition, like our 1996 with D penny, shows significant wear and tear. Despite this, it can still be valuable to collectors. So, what's the market value of a 1996 with D Lincoln Memorial penny in poor condition today? These coins typically sell for $300,000. It's important to remember that the value can fluctuate based on demand and rarity. For instance, if you come across a 1996 with D penny with a significant mint error, the value could skyrocket in some cases. Such coins have sold for several dollars to even hundreds, depending on the severity and rarity of demand. Next up, focusing on the 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in fine condition. Let's explore its historical significance, unique features, and current market value. The Lincoln Memorial penny was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This design replaced the wheat penny and remained in circulation until 2008. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins minted here don't carry a mint mark. This penny is made from a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams. The diameter measures 19.05 millimeters with a plain edge. Grading coins is crucial for determining their value. The 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny in fine condition means it has moderate wear but still retains most design details. Fine condition coins will have visible but slightly worn Lincoln portraits and clearly defined lines on the Lincoln Memorial. Now let's talk about the market value. As of today, a 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in fine condition typically holds a highest value. These pennies are quite not common, and in fine condition, their value ranges from $290,000. However, the value can increase based on factors such as rarity, demand, and the coin's historical significance. Several factors can influence the value of a 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny. Although this penny is not common, any unique errors or variations can significantly increase its value. Higher grade coins, such as those in uncirculated or extra fine conditions, will command higher prices. Collector interest can fluctuate, impacting market value. Keeping an eye on market trends is essential. Any coin tied to notable historical events or figures can see increased value, while the 1998 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in fine condition might be the most valuable coin in your collection. It holds historical and sentimental value. It's a fantastic piece for beginners and a staple for seasoned collectors. Remember to handle your coins carefully, store them properly, and stay informed about market trends. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Lincoln Memorial penny, specifically the 1984 with D edition. We'll explore its history, design, and most importantly, its current market value in fine condition. So, if you're curious about what makes this little piece of copper so special, stick around. The Lincoln Memorial penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American currency since it was first issued in 1909. The 1984 with D penny, minted in Denver, is particularly interesting for collectors. But before we get into its value, let's talk a bit about its design and historical context. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse side of the penny features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design was introduced to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse side, we have the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro, which was introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial, a testament to the detailed craftsmanship of the design. The D mint mark under the date signifies that this particular coin was minted in Denver. Now let's talk about the condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. Today we're focusing on the 1984 with D penny in fine condition. Fine condition means the coin has moderate wear, but most of the major details are still visible. It's not as pristine as an uncirculated coin, but it's still a valuable piece for collectors. So what's the current market value of a 1984 with D Lincoln Memorial penny in fine condition? Well, values can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and the overall market for collectible coins. As of today, a 1984 with D penny in fine condition is valued at around $350,000. While it might seem like much, remember that these pennies were produced in the billions, making high-grade specimens more valuable. The real value of the 1984 with D penny comes into play when you find coins with errors or in higher grades. For instance, a coin in uncirculated condition or with a significant minting error can fetch a much higher price, sometimes reaching $3 million or more. If you're a new collector, finding a 1984 with D penny in your pocket change is always exciting. It's a great way to start your collection and learn more about the fascinating world of numismatics. For experienced collectors, searching for those high-grade or error pennies can be a rewarding challenge. Remember, the joy of coin collecting isn't just in the value. It's about the history, the artistry, and the thrill of the hunt. So whether you're just starting out or you've been collecting for years, the 1984 with D Lincoln Memorial penny is a wonderful piece to add to your collection. Next up, exploring the 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, a coin that has intrigued collectors for decades. We'll uncover its history, design, and most importantly, its market value in today's collector market. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the background and design of the 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny. This coin, like many others in the Lincoln penny series, features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial design was the brainchild of Frank Gasparro, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. This design replaced the original wheat ears reverse, which had been in use since the penny's debut in 1909. The Lincoln Memorial penny continued to be produced until 2008, making it a staple in American pocket change for nearly 50 years. Now, the 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. The absence of a mint mark is a key identifier for coins produced at this mint during that period. Philadelphia minted pennies from 1973 are quite common, with over 3.7 billion pennies produced that year. When assessing the value of any coin, condition is paramount. For this 1973 penny, we're specifically looking at a coin in very fine condition. A coin in very fine condition will show light to moderate wear on the high points of the design, but all major features will be sharp and well defined. In very fine condition, a 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny will still retain much of its original detail. For collectors, this level of preservation is desirable, especially for coins that are over 40 years old. So what is the current market value of a 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in very fine condition? While these pennies are relatively common, they still hold value for collectors. As of today, the market value for a very fine condition 1973 penny ranges between $450,000. While this may seem like a significant amount, it's important to remember that the value can fluctuate based on demand and the overall condition of the coin. Coin values can be influenced by a variety of factors, including the rarity of the coin, historical significance, and market demand. While the 1973 penny is considered rare, it remains a collectible item due to its age and place in the Lincoln Memorial series. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1973 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of history to add to your collection. Its design, historical context, and the story it tells make it much more than just a 1-cent piece. Collecting coins is about more than their monetary value. Each coin is a tiny piece of history that has passed through countless hands, witnessed numerous events, and now sits as a testament to the past in our collections. Next up, we have a special treat for you. We're exploring the 1975 with D. Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition. This coin might be small, but it has a big story to tell. So let's jump right in. The Lincoln Memorial penny was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the wheat penny and featured the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. The 1975 with D penny, minted in Denver, is a part of this iconic series. The Denver Mint, one of the key facilities of the United States Mint, produced millions of these pennies in 1975. But what makes the 1975 with D penny special in today's collector market? Let's take a closer look at this coin. On the obverse, we have the familiar bust of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Below Lincoln's bust, you'll find the D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see the tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the memorial. Grading plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. The 1975 with D penny we're discussing is in very fine condition. This means it shows moderate wear on the high points but retains most of its design details. In very fine condition, you can expect to see clear details in Lincoln's hair and beard, and the steps of the Lincoln Memorial should be visible but may show some wear now. Let's talk about the collector market value of the 1975 with D Lincoln Memorial penny in very fine condition. As of today, these coins can fetch anywhere from $400,000 depending on the buyer and the specific market conditions. While this might seem like a fortune, it's quite impressive for a penny. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with exceptional eye appeal or those that are part of a complete collection. So if you have a 1975 with D penny in very fine condition, it might be worth holding onto or getting professionally graded. While the 1975 with D penny may make you rich overnight, it's a great piece for beginner collectors and those interested in American numismatics. Coins like these often hold sentimental value and can be a stepping stone to more valuable finds. In conclusion, the 1975 with D Lincoln Memorial penny is a small but significant part of American history and coin collecting. Whether you're just starting your collection or adding to an existing one, this coin is a worthy addition. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of the 1975 with D Lincoln Memorial penny. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting!